Now we're gonna work on the shifter, because the transmission's gonna come out. So we're gonna take off the shifter. In order to do so, we've got to remove the shifter knob and the sleevey thing. That's just a pull. Mine's backlight illuminated, which I got aftermarket-ing. This comes off very simply. And then I've got my wiring that I did here. Yeah, there she goes. Alright, so there's one bullet connector, two bullet connectors. So this can move out of the way now. And my little insert that I made, which is basically just sound deadening stereo stuff. And I cut two pieces identical, flipped them and stitched them on themselves, like just stuck them to themselves. So that's that. So the boot is just a squeeze and a pull. I'm hoping, yeah. It's new, it's a new rubber one, so really it should, like, yeah, see? And I put heaps of silicone, like, lubricant on it, just tons of it. So just go slowly, and, you know, my friend Timely Tortoise, you just want to, there's a bit of a lip, and I'll show you where it could get caught up, which is at the bottom there. You can see that little ring lip here, so because it goes underneath that, and you got to make sure you get that bit detached. So now technically you can see so nice and loosey. It is dripping. Clearly dripping. So that over time is dripping, and it's coming down, and it's going here, and the mechanic's like, oh, your thing's dripping, blah 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 blah. So now we're gonna put it in the proper gear, and I believe it's 5th gear according to the instructions. All the way across. There's a little bump, right? Bump, bit. Like that. 5th gear. See how much more the rod has come out? That's going to give us the access we need to get that coupling out. And you can also see how bad the selector seal is. Like, it's just... So now we'll get back into Sweet Mother of Mary and Joseph. So there's the first clip, this one here. Yeah, so that one, that's the other thing. Get your pokes, your prods, your stabs, your grabs, whatever it is, because you're going to need them for this whole bit. That's going to come off. Navigate over here. This is also going to come off, this circlip. And then this whole rod will slide out. Yeah, just gently pry it out. Yeah. So that's the clip that comes out. Yeah, you can see it's Frida. It's Frida! Alright. And then I've got the other one up here, but for some reason I feel like there's like a shadow, a light shadow. Now I just get this pick in the circlip, and if I can, that was easy. This is the original, I think this is brass. So this whole malarkey slides out like that, nice and easy. We're changing all of this to a short shifter BTW. That needs a little bit of wiggling because it's got a bushing in there, or not anymore. Woo! Talk about some loose shifting now. There's a ring there, and there was a washer that just filled in, which was yellow. Yeah, it's this thing, the plastic washer. This is the output shaft, yeah, with the little propeller thingy. But that won't move now because it's in gear, which is good. You want it in gear because, to be honest, you're taking all this stuff off. You don't want stuff flying around and changing gear and Yeah, you want it locked. Okay, so that's all clean now. Ish. Alright, so if you can, see that? There's this ring here, and it spins. Yeah? It's like I can't get any closer because of the input shaft. Or maybe I can. Aha, there we go. Alright, so there it is. There's that sleeve. It's a metal sleeve, and if you can see this tiny little brass ring, which is peeking out from there. Yeah, so this metal sleeve needs to come off, and then that pin's gonna slide out, and this whole thing will come apart. Yeah, it's not. The metal is ow! Idiot force. Me, obviously, because it's being filmed. Sir. Alright, so if I can just kind of get this thing to... I'm gonna get it to shimmy back, see that? So, get it to shimmy back a bit. Oh, see? I've been able to push the pin out with this. Yeah, and you pull it out from the top. There's the pin in my mitts. And then this whole thing should just let go. Ta-da! And there's a crap ton of grease in there because that thing's been leaking. So yeah, so that's done. Above here, and I don't even know if I can see it with this thing, because on this side there's supposed to be a clip. Yeah? The clip that you have to undo. Now, I've been told to lower the transmission, so I'm going to do that and see what happens. If I just get under that and I just kind of do, yeah, that's like 2,500 metric tons. There we go. So you can see how it's gone, this thing's swiveled up, and this is the pin. So that comes out, and that releases this whole bar. So this whole bar that holds all this malarkey together. Yeah. Also holds this bracket. So I'm thinking I'm gonna undo this bracket. Wow, I'm actually like bending the metal, the sheet metal? Like, cause it's like welded on by monkey juice. Let's see if we... There we go. Okay, so that's out. As gently as we could. Alright. So this will wiggle to a certain degree because there's this shaft thingy here. The reality behind it is that we're going to be replacing that with polyurethane from Gargistic. So it probably won't have that level of like slidey play. Here we have the pin. And yeah, it should just walk out. We got a new one of those, so that's a replacement. That's what the pin looks like. That's what it looks like from the top. So I literally just got that hook in from the top. Okay. Oh, there's all kinds of garbage falling down now. Hopefully that garbage is also on my arm. That's good. So that means this should be free to come up. Yeah, just came up out of there. So we've lifted this up. So it's loosey goosey. That means we can pull this whole thing out, drop the whole kit and caboodle with the shift linkage loosened. That's it. And then we'll look at all this stuff on the workbench. But this is okay.